Greetings, peace be with you. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 quick tips to raise your vibration so that you can consciously create a life that you love. Okay, understand that your vibration is a combination of how you think and how you feel, which is also known as your state of being, which is also known as your personality, which then goes on to create your personal reality, as Dr. Joe Dispenza would say. Okay, everything in your life, everyone, all the circumstances, all the situations, all the experiences that you've had and are having are in resonance with your vibration, which is another way of saying in resonance with who you are. People talk about the law of attraction, about visualization, but really it's about becoming the type of person with whom the desired reality that you seek to create is in resonance with. Okay, very important to understand that. Now, the first quick tip to raise your vibration to a whole nother level is to do what I'm doing right now, which is to walk on the surface of Mother Gaia with your bare feet. Okay, so the earth's surface emits an electromagnetic frequency, and when our body picks this up is when it begins to neutralize a lot of free radicals in our body. Okay, free radicals are toxins that are created through a lot of the exposure that we have throughout our day-to-day lives, whether it's through the electro pollution, whether that's the Wi-Fi, whether that's the cellular signals, whether that's the Bluetooth, whether that is the nutritional toxins that come from the food that we eat, okay, whether that comes from the environment through the plastics. There's so many toxins around us, whether it is the mental toxins through our stress. Okay, when you walk on the surface of the earth with your bare feet is when you can instantly notice a change in your state, because all those negative toxins are being neutralized. Okay, not every single one. It's not the miracle cure for every single thing out there, but the more that you engage in this habit, the more that you notice that you will be able to be entering that calm, cool, centered state of mind. Anytime I'm stressed out, anytime I'm worked up, I come out here, take a walk with my bare feet on the grass. I'm blessed enough to have this garden around me. But even if you don't, I'm sure you have access to a public park or something to get out there and walk on the surface with your bare feet. Okay, very, very important. And a bonus tip is to go out in nature with the plants, with the trees, and that has immense benefits as well. Okay, there's an ancient practice in Japan known as forest bathing. We translate it as forest bathing. It's known as something else in Japan, but they found scientifically that it increases the lifespan, and my hypothesis around that is because it increases the diversity of your microbiome. Okay, your microbiome is the combination of microbes that include the bacteria, the fungi, the viruses, right? We have given viruses a bad name these days, but the reality is we are actually more microbial than we are human. Okay, really understand that, because for every one human cell that we have 1.3 microbial cells. And microbial DNA expresses 2 million genes, whereas human DNA expresses like 20,000 genes or 24,000 genes or something like that. Okay, a potato expresses more genes than a human. So what makes us who we are is really our microbial DNA more than anything else. And these days, so many people have been using that, the antibacterial stuff and the antiseptic, rubbing it all over their hands, killing all the bacteria. But saying that a bacteria or a virus is the end of, you need to avoid them. That's like saying that all of humanity are violent because of that, one individual or whatever it is. So understand that, and that's a bonus tip over here. Now, the second tip for you is to ask yourself the question that what would you engage in? Okay, what activity would you engage in to generate income if time and money were no object? Okay, really think about this. Now, you might be thinking, oh, if money was no object, then I wouldn't work. But that is not the point. Okay, what if you had to work? What if you had to generate income? What is the activity that you would engage in to generate income if time and money were not a consideration? Okay, because this is very important to understand what it is that we are here to do, what it is that we are here to serve, who it is that we are here to be. Because there is an agenda that causes us to get trapped in the survival, into paying the bills, into going through the motions, into running on the hamster wheel. And until we are clear on our authentic path and purpose, on what it is that makes us feel alive, okay, what makes you feel alive? What activity is it that when you engage in, as my ancestors are calling me right now, I'll be right with you, sire. that make you feel alive, that give you more energy than they take. Okay, really think about that. And I believe that we all have the same purpose, which is to realize and reveal our potential while inspiring others to do the same. Okay, that's why I said you have to generate income, because at the end of the day, a lot of us have a negative relationship with money, in the sense that, at least speaking from my own personal experience, I thought that in order to generate income, I have to manipulate people, that if I generate income, then I will be looked down upon by the people around me, that a lot of it has to do with negative associations that I picked up through childhood, through societal programming, that, oh, the rich are evil or something like that. But the more that I've shifted my perspective into that of income is a reflection of the value that I create for other people. The extent of my service to other people determines my income. So not focusing on the income, but still focusing on how I can serve and allowing the income to flow as a byproduct of that. Okay, so really consider this question. I'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. How would you engage your time in generating income if time and money were unlimited? Okay, think about that. It's because that is what you are here to do. Okay, that is how you are here to serve. Because at the end of the day, the more that we serve, the more, and like the shift, right? The shift from money being this evil, the root of all evil, as it has been preached a lot in society, but really in the Bible it says the love of money is the root of all evil. So that's like, the deception that's been going on for a long time. So think about that. How would you serve humanity if that was the only thing you had to think about? Okay, how would you serve humanity? Now, the third key step over here to raise your vibration is the following affirmation. Okay, go to a mirror, look deep into one of your eyes, and say the following 3 phrases. I know who I am in truth. I know what I am in truth. I know how I serve in truth. I am here. I am here. I am here. Okay, say this to yourself as you look deep into your mirror, and you will notice your whole frequency begin to change. Okay, and as you engage in the activity that makes you feel alive, that is when you begin to enter the state of flow, the state of optimal human experience, the state of effortless ease and spontaneous right action. Okay, really think about that. Leave a comment below letting me know what is that activity that you would engage in to generate income if time and money were no object. Okay, and again, I want to emphasize that, okay, yeah, if I had all the time, I had all the money, I'll just travel, I'd do all this stuff, but that's not the point. The point is, how would you serve? How would you generate income? Okay, because money is nothing more, nothing less than a tool for trade. Okay, the only reason that anyone buys anything, at least from my own personal experience, the only reason that I buy something is when I believe that what I'm paying for it is less than what I receive in value. Okay, and it's a tool for trade. It's a tool for exchange. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not evil. It's not light, right? It's just neutral. And it's a tool that we can use to elevate our situation, our family situation, like the world situation. Think about it, man. Who can have a bigger impact on humanity? He who is able to facilitate the creation of schools, of water wells, of so many things that we need to like stay alive, like water, like food, like education. Imagine that. Like if you had the income to facilitate the creation of schools for the underprivileged, had the income to equalize the opportunity all around the world, or the person who's like, I don't care about money, I don't want money, I hate money, it's evil, capitalism is evil, and then just like putting their time into it. Maybe you can put, even if you put like 18 hours a day, like that's only something that you can't scale, right? With money you can scale that stuff to the moon. So really making the shift of money being bad and evil, because even though then it's like the other end of the spectrum, that money is the only thing that is like, money is the only thing that matters, but it's about finding the golden mean, right? Not going to the ends of the excess, right? Like Aristotle said, courage is the golden mean, and in excess it becomes recklessness, in deficiency it becomes cowardice, right? So it's important to find the golden mean, understand that money's not good, money's not bad, nothing's good, nothing's bad, it's just everything is the way that it is. And the more that we elevate who we are is when we elevate our experience of life as well. Okay, so I highly urge you to leave your comment below in terms of how you would engage your time to generate income if time and money were no object. Okay, leave your answer below. I'd love hearing from you, and I'd help you out in any way that I can. So with that being said, I leave you in the peace and power of the one infinite creator, and I will catch you in the next video. Much love to you. Take care.